Hey, welcome back everyone. And thank you so much for stopping by. And today we will cover water bottles. I will add an extra part in all my 5 videos, so making it 6 parts, because the water bottles, a lot more questions have come up and sent to me on different things and different types of bottles and what's in it. If it's the same all over the place, we'll cover that. And not to make like the pH and water bottles all together in one video too long, I decided to separate this and make it a little bit shorter. So without any delay, let's take a look at different water bottles out there. If we take a look at water bottles, any water bottle, okay, from any companies, just something to think about. Do you guys think that what comes in the water bottle should be better than our tap water? In a reason why we drink it. And if it's not better, and some say, nah, it's probably not better, but it's probably the same. Yeah, shouldn't it be the same? At least the same thing as tap water? At least a minimum of being the same. Because you're buying it, like a buck or whatever the cost is. Sometimes when you go to the dépanneur and you're buying a water bottle, wouldn't you want at least what you're buying there, because you're thirsty, you don't have any tap water or anything like that, the water in that water bottle at least be a better quality or at least equal to our tap water? Yeah, definitely. Is that the case? Well, I'm going to review a bit what Marketplace did an episode on, and he went to university and had the water tested for particles in it, and he took the 5 top companies, Asina, Aquafin, Nesca, Nestle, Nea, and had it tested across Canada in all the countries, and just to see if the quality was the same all over the place. Because I mean, if, like, let's say you're taking Aquafina, shouldn't, if it comes out of that manufacturers and then shipped out to all everywhere, shouldn't it be the same unless you have Aquafina having different manufacturers all over the place? Good question. Well, we all know since 2018, now it has become a reality that at least 95% and more of our drinking water all over the world has microplastics inside. Now, do we find it inside our bottles? We don't see it in our tap water, at least doesn't seem to be there, because they got a way to remove it. So it shouldn't be in our water bottle. That was, since we're paying for it too. Well, believe it or not, above 100 microns, they found in all companies particles, plastic particles, from 2 to about 12 in quantity of 100 microns and more in each water bottle. 100 microns, think of it. 100 microns, how big is that? An average human hair will vary from 75 to 85 microns to 110 to 120 microns about. So they take an average and say an average hair is 100 micron. That's having like 2 to 12 hairs in each water bottle. Oh, that's a hell of a cheap filter. Since if we take the cheapest filter on the market, Brita, and it filters 2 microns, two microns, and we're talking particles above 100 microns are found in my water bottle. Wow. What about below 100 microns? Well, below 100 microns, it ranged from 100 to 3,200 particles in each water bottle in each company. That totally, and I mean that totally blew me away. Like, I'm drinking over 3,200 particles of plastic in my water bottle when I'm buying it at the store. That's going into my body. That's going into my bloodstream. That's going into my brain. No wonder we get all kind of diseases and Alzheimer's and everything. That is frustrating to hear. They even found rayon. See this shirt? 10% rayon. Yeah, they found rayon. Polyethylene, just plastic. And so on and so forth. Let's take a look at different sizes. Average human hair, 100 microns. Bacteria could range from 0.2 to 3 microns. Remember below? That means, yeah, you could find bacteria in there. Small plastic ranges right now, the microplastic at this moment in time in 2020, the microplastic, the smallest microplastics ranges from 2.5 microns and up. 2.5 microns and up. And a simple Brita on the market from 25 to 30 bucks, plus a little filter, filters out 2 microns. So it filters out every microplastic it exists at this moment. These microplastics with time will get even smaller. As at this moment, a simple Brita could, filter out every plastic on the market right now or in your water. And these water bottles contain up to 3,200. Interesting. So particles above, as you could see them, they range from Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal. Every different city has different levels for every different bottle. Does that mean they just grab the tap water and just put it into your water bottle? Believe it or not, 25% of tap water is just simple water bottle. Yeah, it is 25%. And it's so badly inspected, like, you'll have somebody that will come on site and will check every year or every 3 to 5 years to see if everything's okay. Every time this guy comes around, you just make sure everything's clean. It's not like checked every week or a different, inspection that will come and won't even tell you right in the middle of a week and say, hey, we're just here to check. This blows me away. Particles over 100 microns. This is just unbelievable. And as you could see, those are particles. Well, that's rayon. Well, those on the chart that you could see, if you could see it properly, those are particles below 100 microns. And it still varies from city to city. This simply, it looks like more people in the city, like Toronto, more plastic in tap water or whatever you're grabbing, or that you're grabbing directly from the water and just putting it into your bottle. This is a picture of 250 microns, 2.5 times bigger than your hair of, a plastic found in the water bottle. Not said which one, we won't get there, but still, it's like, wow, if I'm drinking water bottle, which I'm not, it's been 15 years, I haven't drank from a bottle of plastic, because I don't believe in that, from everything that's in there. But if you are and you're one continuously buying these water bottles to go to work or go outside or whatever you use them for, to help you out and drink while you're outside, think of it. Pieces as big as 250 microns are entering your body of plastic and all these microplastics. Let's take a look at a chart. I like this little chart. Human hair varies 75 to about 125 microns. Okay. On the bottom right, top right, smallest bacteria, 0.2, which varies. If you go back to the bottom middle, bacteria ranges from, you see the size, and viruses. Gives you a quick idea. This one is the best one. As you know, Germany's probably has the population is way higher than what we are. One study found up to 24,520 chemicals and particles in a water bottle in Germany. Wow. As you're traveling, you're drinking water bottles, Just might as well say, give me the chemicals and I'll drink them right away, and then you could give me clean water. Just don't believe that. It's unbelievable. Um, they have different codes in Europe. They use whatever the code is that comes in front, E71, which is a microparticle found in gum, which they're trying to get rid of. They say it's danger for your brain because they explain that everything that's smaller than 100 microns, smaller than your hair, is very dangerous for humans and for your brain. So they need to get rid of it, even in your gum that they sell down there. Dangerous, huh? But here in North America, anything smaller than 100 microns, we don't hear anything of that. That it's dangerous for us, and there's no problem or whatever. But still, you find over 3,200 particles that's below 100 microns, and there's no problem. They'll sell it to you on your shelf. Very easy to see when some certain stores will sell it for 377 for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24 bottles of water of 500 mils. Come rock cheap. Thing is, it's like, there's even more leaching if you look at it this way. These guys come delivered by truck, which truck is supposed to have a cooling system to keep the water bottle at a certain temperature so your water doesn't leach into your plastic bottle doesn't leach into your water. But they come in the back of the store and put a big pallet of bottled water, a few pallets, and it's like 30 degrees outside. And the manager says, okay, you know what? We just had to deliver for water bottles outside. You want to go pick them up after your break? Yeah, no problem. I'll do that. But the guy, instead of taking a 10-minute break, takes a 20-minute break because he's on the phone with somebody or does something else. During 20 minutes, your water bottle is outside on a pallet at 30 degrees or Fahrenheit, I don't know, 90, 95, 100 degrees outside. And then takes his sweet time and brings it into the store. I say the damage by then is done because your water bottle is like warm, but you keep it in the back store where there's coolers and all the food is kept in cool and your water on top of that. Then it's brought into the storefront and people buy it. From that point, you put it in your trunk. It's warm again. If it's a warm day, bring it into your house. All of that, traveling time and everything like that. The water, the plastic in your bottle had time to leach. That's where you buy your own water bottle. Stainless steel, plastic, copper, whatever. That's what we're going to be talking about later. So here's a quick review. If you buy water bottle for the year, test it outside. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Inspections for an enterprise comes once every a year or to 5 years. So it's not mandated really properly. That's why a lot of these companies get away from a lot. How much does it really cost for a plastic bottle? And how much does it cost for one person for a year? The cost varies from $1,200 to $1,700 cost per year per one person for a water bottle. And it's 1/3 of a liter of gas to build one plastic bottle and transport it to the store. Could you imagine? 1/3 liter of gas. No wonder water bottles are so expensive, or they find a way to build it up, because to make that plastic, it's oil. There's a good percentage of it is oil, and they refine it, change it to plastic, bottle it, put in the put it on the cap, stack it into a crate, which is going to bring it. You got the transport, which somebody's taking it and bringing it to the store. All of that is 1/3 of a liter of a gas to build one plastic bottle. One plastic bottle. Think of it, people. We want to take care of our environment. Where does those plastic bottles go afterwards? We want to be oblivious of saying, whoa, be careful for our environment. But yeah, when you think of it, You're spending gas, and where does that plastic bottle go? Half the time it's not even being recycled. There you go. Time to change our habits. Oh, well, I didn't know I was covering that. There's not part 5, but here, what's the best permanent water bottles available? Let's take a look at what's available on the market. There's plastic bottles. There's cheap, there's medium, and there's good plastic bottles. Plastic bottles great for in-house, and reuse, but clean often with a mild soap. Do not expose them to heat or sun, okay? Because you will have the same effect. Your plastic will leach out into your water. But if you're going into a plastic bottle, and do I have wine? No, I don't. But plastic bottles, the best to use are the ones which you look underneath your bottle, you'll see a recycling number. The number 2 and number 5 are the best recycling. Stay away from number 1, 3, and 7. Okay, those will leach a lot more. Why is 2 and 5 the best? Those are usually the bottles that are used for baby bottles. The baby bottles, which sometimes you warm up the milk and you put in the microwave, they're made for less leaching, the best quality. So yeah, if you're gonna buy a bottle, a plastic bottle to go around, at least make sure, like in-house, you're using inside your house, make sure at least like the recycling numbers 2 and 5. Those are really the best. Stainless steel bottle, great for in-house reuse. Again, in-house, but clean often with a mild soap. Unless you have the stainless steel with, all covered up as how do you say that? It keeps your bottle or your liquid inside cool for 8 hours. Like those things that you really sealed up and it's got like something inside, but it's stainless steel inside, but it's covered outside. Yeah, those could stay in your car for a few hours, but as soon as it starts warming up, there will be leaching like anything else. And most of the stainless steel have some components of aluminum, and you don't want that in your water because we all know aluminum leads to Alzheimer. But yeah, those are the next step up. Copper bottles, and I put any one up there that I found. But basically, you know what? That copper bottle is one of the best quality. And why copper? Yeah, it'll have that leaching, but a lot less. But copper is one of the best because it prohibits bacterial growth. That's why from your municipality water system, you will have water traveling in copper pipes. Even inside your house, they're using copper pipes because why? Yeah, it's because bacteria prohibits bacteria growth. So basically, in a copper bottle, top quality, I would say, but don't use any alcohol or acid products or any pop or anything like that in there. You will leach your copper in your copper bottle inside your drink. So some people will, hey, let's go to the movies. Let's put in a couple of stuff in there that I want to drink. Make it act as I'm just drinking water. Nah, it's not a good idea. Anything acid or anything like that into your water bottle, don't do it. The only clicking on the wrong screen here. There are some cheap fabrications from China, which will cause mold in things. So yeah, bacteria are not there, but it will cause mold. Yeah, you need to clean those quite often, and make sure you mild soap and clean them often. So just get it like uniform inside and a good quality here that you could say goodbye. Best one, endure everything, is glass. Yes, I know they're breakable, but you could put anything in here and it will never leach. You could leave it in your car and come back and it's going to be hot water. Just put in a tea in it. Just put a black tea in it and there you got warm tea or hot tea. But it doesn't leach. Water is really the best water bottle that's around. Well, that's it. Part 5 to follow. Again, if you found this information um, great, please share. And again, like, subscribe, hit that bell, just so you know when part 5 is going to be on, or I'm going to post another video. People, have a great day.